industrial segment. This is our parts quarter for the industrial segments. Among the segments that HP is focusing on, the industrial is one of the simpler but much easier to understand product category, where HP MJF technology enables users of heavy machinery, but also small parts, high dimensional demand parts, as well as super unique features and customization in the industry, including jigs and fixtures, to print on demand with the highest quality and highest mechanical performance that our materials can deliver. In this part category, what matters most is really our almost isotropic mechanical properties on the materials, mostly PR12s and TPUs, that allow the industry with a very rough environment to perform for a long time with all that dimensional performance that HP MJF delivers in lines. Among these parts, there are very cool examples to see where MJF can help users of industrial products to add some features that were not able to be done in conventional ways. Here, by Makerly and Chubi, we see heaters, electrical counter units, as well as some water counters for homes as well as industries that traditionally had a manual display where the company had to come and read out your usage, which now by a new EU regulation have to be remote monitored. So they need a connection with a sensor and a network so that people have a readout option. There's still a lot of old units on the market that are going to be installed and need to be retrofitted with sensors as well as IoT units with the electronics inside. But all these units have never been designed for parts that are up to modern technology, so we do need a custom fit, and each of these looks a little bit different. You have a round counter, slightly larger, slightly smaller counter. So with MJF 3D printing, you can customize the holders and mounts to fit exactly the electronics as well as the readout sensors for these older units to be retrofitted until the regulation counts it. Other than retrofitting, spare parts are very important for the industrial segment. Here you see one of these offshore wheels that are used to turn on and off very heavy valves. When these break in the field, imagine on a drilling station or somewhere in a big factory, waiting for the original part from the original equipment manufacturer can take a lot of time and cost lots of money. So making these in-house or with a partner quickly with the mechanical performance that MJF can deliver can save your line uptime and get your machine running again by printing these with the performance of MJF, and it may even outlast the original by making some quick design changes. The third part I want to highlight is this small part from Salica Technologies made for firefighting emergency services. Looks quite small, but there's a small slot which is quite unique that is only being able to manufacture using a powder bed technology because of the internal channels that would otherwise not be manufacturable. And on the other side, you have a classic standard mount, so that's called like a hybrid, where you have a traditional technology combined with 3D printing, where the firefighting services connect a water hose with lots of pressure. This small slot distributes the water and creates a shield protecting people and equipment from heats and fires. Deployed super quickly, a small quick part at low cost that can save lives. As a last overarching product, I want to highlight our texture library, or overall the option that MJF and 3D printing parts can be added with improved with a surface texture that adds subjective value to the look and feel of the parts without increasing the manufacturing costs. It's a digital step done before the manufacturing, so in that case it's just a one-time step that never adds cost in the manufacturing while improving the parts quality and value. Adding friction, labeling, just making the part look better without adding cost is a unique advantage that is only able to be done with 3D printing. All of these are just a few examples of this highly demanding segment with rather simple parts on the design, but mostly advantageous features, better mechanical properties, plus some optimization that can only be done using 3D printing in a very quick delivery and lead time to supply to the big industries and manufacturers. Thank you.